in the last 24 hours of the COP, more or less. It's Stephen and Mathias from CSPR, and we're just going to walk slowly through the pavilion area to give you a sense of what it's like this morning. First thing I can say is that it's extremely quieter than it has been on previous days. We just saw the march of civil society and NGOs and so on, and others that marched out of the venue from the People's Plenary and will now take to the streets of Glasgow. And so that's a big constituency that is left, basically, the venue, and I'm not sure if they'll be coming back.
No, me neither. I guess probably not. I mean, things are now closing down. We see how the political segment is still negotiating some of the outstanding elements, but some of the negotiators from the civil servants level, the technical level, they are starting to leave Glasgow now. So things are getting quieter. We don't see any side events taking place and things like this. So it's closing down time, I would say.
And as a COP first timer, I think that feels kind of strange, whilst at the same time the highest stakes negotiations are taking place, and some of the concrete things that come out of Glasgow are being decided in these last few moments. The COP itself feels like it's almost coming to an end. That's a kind of weird contrast for me as a first timer.
Maybe a reflection then is that the COP circus is coming towards an end. All the activities taking place in context of the negotiations, whereas the actual negotiations are now running 24 hours around the clock, tirelessly trying to find the last compromises necessary to have a successful outcome.
And Mathias, are you happy with the kind of research that you've been able to do here?
I'm happy, yes. Yeah, we've had, of course, it's been unusual struggles with the survey that we are doing because of COVID and physical distancing and stuff like this that we have to take account of or adjust to. But I've been very happy with what I've seen in negotiations and the transparency that has actually allowed me to follow negotiations also online, which is an unusual tool for these events and things like this. So I'm fairly happy.
Yeah, nice. And me too. I feel like I'm going to be able to leave Glasgow and be satisfied with what I've been able to do in terms of my research on loss and damage, and how different groups, especially Pacific Island leaders, are really shaping that conversation, and also the negotiations. So that feels like it was really worthwhile to be here and also to experience it in person. It's different from what one reads or watches in the media and so on.
Yeah.
Okay, so thanks and goodbye from Glasgow from us.
Yeah, bye.